With your shopping assistant, you'll earn an extra 1 to 40% cash back at over 5,000 online retailers. This cash back is in addition to your credit card miles or points, free shipping, and most store-provided coupon codes. There's no limit to how much cash back you can earn. And once you've downloaded and installed the shopping assistant and created your account, earning cash back is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just log in to the shopping assistant. The status bar alerts you if you're not. Type a merchant's URL into either your browser's address bar or the shopping assistant. With more than 5,000 participating stores, your favorites are sure to be included. Then just click the Activate Cash Back button that displays on the merchant's site. When you check out, your cash back amount is automatically added and displays in the lifetime field in 7 days or less. And if you have any questions about your cash back, you can visit your account right from the shopping assistant. But there's more. After you click to confirm cash back, you'll also receive special bonus offers you can take advantage of by entering the code at checkout. If you shop directly from a search engine, the cash back icon displays next to participating stores. Or you can click the arrow to see other search options, including the cash back portal. Want to find out which retailers are participating? The portal lets you search by store name, keyword, and category. And if you're interested in the latest, hottest deals from retailers you've recently visited, click the gold tag. Have a question? Customer care is just a click away. So, what are you waiting for? Log in, go to your favorite merchant site, and click the Activate Cash Back button. Let's shop.
All right, testing. If you guys can hear me clearly, type Y in the chat box if you can hear me clearly. Well, welcome everybody. This is our Saturday evening training. My name is Brandon Ivey, Global Power with Shopping Sherlock, and very excited to be here. We are 1 week away from our international convention in Las Vegas. And if you guys were there, I mean, did you guys have fun or what? We got to meet a whole lot of people, and you see their names and be able to put the voice and the face together. And you know what I've seen over the past week? The people who are at that convention, their business has started to explode. Isn't that interesting how that happens? You know, once you attend an event, your business just starts to grow. We tell you, you're 6 months to a year ahead of everybody who doesn't go. So glad that you are able to get that information. Now you want to bring it back to your team. Now tonight, we're going to go over a couple of things. One, we're going to share the vision of this industry, because we did that this past weekend, and especially here in America, it's very hard for us to understand, for whatever reason, just how large this e-commerce industry really is. And I think because it really hasn't impacted our lives yet. You know, I did a presentation earlier tonight with the team in Japan, and one of the guests there said something very important. And he said, "We don't have PCs. We all have mobile devices, and we do our shopping and our web browsing from our mobile device." And I found that very, very interesting, the way he said it. I think, Penny, you were on there when he said that. We don't have PCs. The entire country, they all access the internet. They all access social media through their mobile device, because they can take that anywhere they want with them. And that's how the rest of the world is. But in America, we're a little bit slow on that. So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about team etiquette and a little bit about logistics. So what I want to do right now is I want to do some screen sharing and show you guys a couple of things. Actually, one that I just found today that's still in the works. So first and foremost, if you are on Facebook, add your sponsor or the upline as a friend, and we will invite you to our Facebook group. There is a title at the top, but it is locked. You just can't come here. You have to be invited here. So it's facebook.com/group/powertm. This is our secret private Facebook group. So you just go to the right and add whoever you want to the group. Now take a look at this group here. At the very top that I have pinned, Rod Doctor made a post. Everything that you need to know about this past weekend as far as videos, we have here. All the videos, the best in social video, the shopping assistant video, the one that I just showed you, the cash back video, the free membership video, the affiliate program plus commission structure video. Then you have training videos here that's also on the they can also be found on the Vimeo account. That's with the corporate account. All in one link for the back office. Shopping Sherlock cashback. Best in social link. All you do here is you just switch out the link, your ID number for your ID number. Then you have on the comments, I just posted this about 15 minutes ago. Fraser Brooks did tutorials. How to set up your mini site. How to set up your branding. How to set up your coupon. And how to share with Facebook friends. So it is right at the top. I will be adding all of this stuff to our training site. I just haven't had time to sit down long enough to update the training site. So all the information is right here on the Facebook group. Another thing you want to know is, let me go to this website, ceostraining.info. I will put it in. Alright, I see some people say black screen. Hold on a second here. I want to make sure everybody can see the screen. Nobody can see that screen. If you can see the screen, type Y. I want to see the difference. Some can, some cannot. Alright, I'm going to reset it and we'll take a look. Alright, we're on the share screen again. Alright, if you can see my screen, type Y. Okay. Good. Almost all of you. Marilyn Renner says, now I can see but no sound. Let me see, is Marilyn does have her... That's because Marilyn needs to call. That's what we're going to talk about as far as team etiquette as well. Know the system, how this works here. So there we go. Call that number Marilyn. Alright, let's go back. So you want to make sure that you're on ceostraining.info and you register. Why? Because we have our schedule of events. This is like our Facebook group within a team. Every day we have something going on. So you don't have to go to your upline to find out, and when is the next event taking place? What time? What's the telephone number? What's the website? One, the telephone number and website never changes. And two, all you have to do is go to the website to take a look. But remember this, you are in business for yourself. This is your business. So you want to have a folder, a binder, and get yourself organized. You want to know when things are taking place. So here's one website that shows that. We also have the video section. I need to update this too with all the latest videos. But we have over 153 training videos and personal development videos. So utilize this stuff. This is here for you. And you get it for free. I'm paying for all this. The next website, powerteammarketing.com. Now the only lag I'm behind on here is I need to update the recordings from February. But if you take a look, we've got all the steps. First steps, webinar schedule. Again, so we have the webinar schedule on another site. Online advertising, offline advertising, comp plan, personal development, Shopping Sherlock script, meeting archive, e-commerce news. This is your homework. Whenever you've got spare time, cut the TV off and go through this. You don't need to go through all of this before you start to build your business. Start to build your business, but at least go through these when you get your spare time to educate yourself, to learn more. I mean, I've been in this industry for 15 years, and I see what other companies and other top leaders have done and where they're lagging. And I wanted to make sure in Power Team Marketing we covered our bases everywhere, that nobody has a legitimate excuse for not having success other than I just didn't follow the system. I don't want anybody to say Brandon didn't train me. I didn't have any upline support. I didn't know how to market online. I didn't know what to do. Nobody would touch base with me about the schedule. No. Nobody can ever say any of those things about us. In fact, we even made it so simple that we did everything in video format. So what do I do now that I got started? Well, click on First Steps and watch the videos. Now we're going to have to, because of Sherlock 2.0, we're going to have to update these videos. But they're good enough for now. I don't know anybody. I don't know who to talk to. I don't know how to build my business. Hey, online advertising. We even give you the scripts. Paid and non-paid. Was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago, we did this training. We did online marketing training 2 weeks ago. And it was recorded. Then we have offline marketing, advertising, how to do that. We have our I don't understand the compensation plan. We've got a whole section with multiple videos going over the compensation plan. Please watch the videos. I've watched these videos dozens of times over and over again. That's why I know this stuff now like the back of my hand. Then you have, let's see, the script. We're not going to go over the script tonight. We're going to go over the script tomorrow on our team call. Follow the script. I even have a video, a 5-minute video going over this. But here's the script for customers and distributors. Then we have personal development. I am very, very, very big on personal development. I can't stress that enough. I mean, and someone asked too about we have other training videos here as well for Sherlock. Product training. Let me click on that for a second. Someone had brought this up and said that they couldn't find the videos. But we've got Sherlock product training videos. A lot of them. All right? A lot of them. Someone asked how to get 100 customers in a week. Where's that video? Did I upload that here? Let's see. I know that Lou Smith. How to effectively give away free Sherlock Savers. Who is this by? Is this by Lou or Penny? This is Lou. So you want to know the video on how to get 100 Sherlocks for free? I will give you the direct video right here. I will put the link in the chat box. Alright, Stevie says he has no sound because he did not turn on his audio. So, he needs to call in. Hey, Rod or Noel, if you could, Rod, you made a video, Noel made a video on this server. Could you pull up that video link and drop it in the chat box? Because that's going to be part of our training. as a rep, we all need to know how to use this. Because if you don't know how to use this, your guests aren't going to know how to use this, the platform. And speaking of the platform, I have been, racking my brain really for the past 2 years to trying the perfect webinar platform that does what I want it to do. And what I like to do in presentations, I love to be interactive. One, I want it to be able to show faces. We can do a hangout like we did a couple days ago. Was it Monday? We did a Sherlock hangout on our platform. I want it to be able to play videos. I want it to be able to show slides. I want to be able to move through the slides seamlessly without long load times. I mean, that's all I ask. And I've used multiple platforms, some that are better than others at certain things, but I have yet to find one that does all of them seamlessly. I think we might have found one. We will be testing it out. But when you're dealing with technology, for example, we did the Laurel Langmeyer interview a couple of weeks back and the Jim Britt interview. It went through perfectly and it was sold out. But then we did it this morning. And I found out what happened. This webinar platform, they had server issues on their side. So it wasn't our side. So we had, out of all sold out, 80% of the people had no issues. 20% of the people had one issue or another where since it sold out, they couldn't activate their audio, they couldn't call in, and activating the audio would have solved 90% of their problem. And as you guys can see my screen right now, all you have to do is click on this phone icon right here. But most people don't, you didn't follow the instructions when you first logged in. But we have a video to teach you how to do that. But I think probably within the next week or so, we might be switching to another webinar platform that can alleviate this problem. Another issue we had a lot of people from around the world who logged in. So when each person has a different computer, they have different loading times. They're using either Internet Explorer or Google Chrome or Firefox. They may be on Linux, or they may be on a Mac, or they may be on a PC. They may be logging in from their smartphone. Oh, that's also very important. Whatever webinar platform we use, it's a must that people have to be able to log in from their iPhone or their laptop or smartphone or tablets. That's a must. The other webinar platforms couldn't do it. This one can. Penny Kyle did an entire presentation from her iPhone. Entire presentation from her iPhone. So Lou's saying we can't see the phone icon in this mode. That's right. No, you should, because it's audio. I mean, you're not going to be able to mute yourself, but you should be able to click the phone icon. But I think right now it's because they're having, Tonya sees it, but it's because they're having server issues. So don't count what's going on right now. They are fixing their server issue. But just to give you guys an example of what's taking place, and it was recorded this morning. Unfortunately, because of the server problem, I'm not able to download it and upload it to YouTube. The only thing I can do is I have, let me share, what was the latest one that I pulled up? I think it was Michael Smith's. Hold on a second here. Oh, I know what it is. Right here. So here's a recording from this morning.
Conference is full. It's sold out right now, so nobody else will be able to log on. So we are recording this.
All right, I will put this link in the chat box. But this link is very it has a time limit on it. So that's what it'll work for now. Yeah, I'll try that late tonight, Rod. See if we get that up. But that link is the recording, because I have it up on my screen right now.
For those who cannot,
and it's playing just fine.
So what we want to do right now is go ahead and dive right.
All right, so that was that. Let's go back to. Okay, here's another thing I stumbled on today. And I say I stumbled on it because corporate wasn't ready to release this. But I'm going to give it to you guys early. If you go to, I'm going to put this link in the chat box. And all you do is take, you see where it says 65280? Replace that with your ID number. Now let me show you. I thought this was real cool. The front page looks like this. This is one of our capture pages from the company.
Meet the Joneses. They are a typical family.
It plays the video. This is step 1. It plays the Meet the Joneses video. You want to learn more information? Click here.
Welcome to Shopping Sherlock.
It leads you to the next video, which is to become an affiliate video. And then step 3, you click on that. And this is where, like I said, it's not completely finished yet. But I wanted to just show you guys. Start saving with Sherlock.com for free. Click here. You also have what's called a call me button that they have here. So if I click on that call me button, all you do is put your name and your phone. This is what your customer is going to do, or your prospect. I'm ready, let's do this. You're going to get an email with the person's name and phone number of somebody that's ready to get going. This is your capture page from the company, myshopingsherlock.com. Now, the way it's supposed to work is myshopingsherlock.com/your ID number. The problem, if you do that right now, let me show you what it's showing, because I have that right now. myshopingsherlock.com/ and then my ID number. It's asking me to log in, which it shouldn't do that, but it goes to the old. Oh, I did something wrong here. But it goes to the old version. This is your back office login for your capture page. It's myshopingsherlock.com link. Yeah. Distributor. There it is.
Meet the Joneses.
Thomas has been working on this tonight. I can see he made some changes. Anyways, that's the capture page that the company provides for you. But there is one that we also provide for our entire team. One that looks like this. I get paid when people use my free app that saves them money. Imagine more money, how to make more money, stop waiting for things to change. Don't wait, complete the form to see our system now. Now, how do you get that? Hey, no, do me a favor, type in the chat box for me the landing page link. So I'll pull up the landing page link. But you would go to what'supsherlock.com. Oh, wait. Better yet. SherlockPowerTeam.com. SherlockPowerTeam.com.
Hey there, welcome. This is Noel Floyd.
Watch the 6-minute video. You're going to get your own capture page for free from our company. And you can choose between multiple capture pages. So I'm going to go to the back office here. Let me log in. So here's what yours looks like. And let's say I want to change my capture page. Let's just show you all the different ones. This is the one that I'm using right now. Then you've got S2 Saver. You've got make more money falling from the sky. You got this one, you got this one, you got this one. So you can choose whichever ones you want to use. It also has an autoresponder attached to this as well. So let's say I want to autoresponders. So we already have built-in autoresponders here for you. Also, if you have an Aweber account and you have your own autoresponder, and let me see something here. You can link your own autoresponder to the system. For example, I do. So I have it going to my own autoresponder through Aweber here. So you can add a third-party autoresponder. If you don't have one, we provide one for you. It's already built into the system. So you see that? Cool that is? Yeah, see here it says recent leads. The reason why there's only one is because my leads are going to my autoresponder. If I was using the autoresponder here, all the leads would pop up right here on your recent leads. So you can look at all your leads. You can play with this stuff. You can send out a broadcast. So this is an expensive system. This costs a couple $100, but you guys are getting it for free. You know, Noel put this whole thing together. So let's see. Anything else I want to point out on this? No. I think we're good to go. Let me come back here. Stop the screen share. Does anybody have any questions about what I've gone over so far? Anybody have any questions? Type the question in the chat box or raise your flag while I get the second part of this set up. The recorded call template shows an error. So the one I was just playing right now, Rod, it has an error. Yeah, that is limited. So I every time I refresh it, yeah, it's good for like, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour, and then it goes error. So I gotta wait till they allow me to download it, and then I'll upload it. But yeah, on my screen,
right into this, I want to bring up to the table
it's
a man
still
I have
live
a
right
lot
now
of
for
respect
me.
for. I mean, I've only known him for 5 months, but his integrity.
So I guess the moment I hit refresh on that, it's probably going to give me an error. Yeah, it's their server. All right, any other questions? Let's pull up. The landing, oh yeah, I wanted to show the landing page. I want to show the landing page of the, oh, he did post it? Let me go back up. I don't see it. If you could throw it for me, put it up for me again, Noah, I'd appreciate it. But I'm going to show you guys what happens. Once somebody goes to your home page and then they log on, they put in their information and they go to a landing page. I want to show them what the landing page looks like. Yeah, we got that one, SherlockPowerTeam.com. But once they set up their capture page and then somebody opts into their capture page, what the landing page looks like. That's what I'm looking for. So see, as soon as he gives me that link, I'll show you guys what happens when somebody logs in, what they see, and what it looks like. There we go. Okay, give me 1 second to do screen share again. Okay, can you guys see my screen? Yes? Type Y in the chat box. Larry's got the slowest internet connection in the world, so he can't see it yet. Sorry, Larry. Everybody else can. All right. So let's pull that up here. All right, here's the landing page that we provide for you. So you've got...
Welcome to Shopping Sherlock.
You've got the video. But let me show you something that's interesting. So if someone can look at the video, say, hey, I'm ready to get started, click now to join. Click here to join now. Or you've got your ID number is going to be on there, your telephone number, and your email address. Or you can click on, here's an example. That one's Noel's, but what if I put, here's my ID number, or my username. And there
Welcome
it is.
To Shopping
and
Sherlock.
there's
Shopping Sherlock pays you for
my
sharing the product.
Pause that. My name, ID number, telephone number, and email address. Same as yours. You're going to have the same thing. So someone can click on Join Now, and here's what happens when you click on Join Now. It goes straight to the sign up enrollment form, and your ID number will already be there. I have had people sign up and I've never spoken to them before because of the system. Now let's I want to go back. Oh, this bar's in the way. Okay, I know what to do here. Now let's say someone says, I need more information.
Welcome to
Well, they just click on Learn More. Oh, by the way, you also will have your Facebook Connect on there too. You click on Learn More, and it takes them to another video.
Welcome back.
Which is the compensation plan video that I made. It's only 6.5 minutes long.
In this video, we are going to...
Then they can click here to join now. So it keeps dripping on them. So people say, I need more information. I'm not ready yet. Fine. We've got all the information right here in front of you. So let me get out of there.
Brandon?
Yeah.
Everybody basically saw a black screen except for maybe a couple people.
Didn't I just put, can you see the screen? Everybody type yes. All right. I'll show it. Do I need to show it one more time? Want me to show that one more time, or could you guys understand what I said? Do you want me to show it again? White or in? All right. Let's do it again. Share desktop. Type Y in the chat box if you can see my screen. That's exactly what happened last time. I'm going to wait a little bit longer till somebody says no. Good deal. Everybody says yes. All right, I'll show that one more time. So let's go back. So if you go back to the front landing page here, it's got the brand new Shopping Sherlock video. You've got a Join Now button here. You click on Join Now. This is what happens. It goes straight to the sign up page with your ID number. With your ID number, okay? The next, if somebody says, I need more information, they click on Learn More, and the 7-minute, 6.5-minute compensation plan video pops up. After they watch that, they can click Join Now, or they can contact you. So that's the landing page that you're getting with our program. So I showed you 2 capture pages here. One from the company and one from our team. You can use both of them. So I advise that you can use both of them. Now, let me go back to my slide that I wanted to show. We are going to talk about right now, we're going to talk about the vision of this industry. And the reason why I spend a lot of time on that is a lot of companies out there are what you would call product-based companies. And they develop a story for their company because they use the product. And the product has an effect on their body, their health, their skin, what have you, right? So when you're dealing with a company like ours, we don't have anything that you can ingest. So as a result, you know, you get passionate about this company based on the savings that you use or the fact that you understand the industry that we're in. So that's why I spend a lot of time that you understand, especially in America. They don't have this problem overseas. But Americans don't know, you know, what's going on. So I'm going to spend a little time here. And when people say to you, I need to do research, I need to learn more about this, I'm arming you so that you know more about this. So we're all on the same page. So let's go over this. Number 1, facts do not lie. Whether you like us or not, whether you understand us or not, whether you have heard of us or not. We are the top performer in the world over the last 6 months. So somebody wants to do their research, there you go. Where do you go to see this? www.mlmrankings.com. www.mlmrankings.com. Okay? Third-party verification. This is the great wealth transfer. Do you guys want me to go into the analogy of money? Now, this is interactive here. So I want to share with you guys what I think, you're going to fully understand. Do you guys want me to go over the analogy of the money? Yes or no? I can go ahead and move on. No, everybody has no comment. Okay, I'm going to move on. Most people said no. So let's go straight to what the experts have to say. Yeah, this is my show, but I want to make sure you guys are getting the best out of your time, because I can get long-winded. I can. So here we're going to go over. When people say I need to do my own research, then this is what they want to do. This is what you do. And we have these slides as well. I will put these slides on, because I got these from Rod, and then I went ahead and added these articles in there. I will put these slides up on our Facebook group, and then you guys can use this slide to show people who say, I need to do more research. But 5 problems retailers must fix in 2014. Amid aggressive discounting, little foot traffic, a shorter holiday season, and severe weather, the end of 2013 was disappointing for retailers. You can already scratch out shorter holiday season, scratch out severe weather. Scratch those 2 out, because we've had those in the past before. You can make them available on this platform also, Brandon. Yeah, it's available right now. People can download it. I don't know what you mean by that, Rod. I can make it available on this platform. But this is on this platform. But anyways, here's what happened. There was aggressive discounting. But where was the aggressive discounting? You say to the right of the chat box is an icon to download. You're talking about other people or me? Other people can download this, right? I don't see that on my screen. A download button for this. Hold on. But maybe it's because I'm the host. But you guys can download this on your computer. But anyways, here's what happened. Aggressive discounting was because of online. And little foot traffic is because people were shopping online, so they didn't even go to the stores. So here's what happened. As the new year kicks off, and I went to school to become a lawyer, and I was a teacher. So anytime, by habit, anytime I read anything, I always break down a paragraph by keywords in each paragraph that's telling the entire story. So you know what this is about without having to read everything. So I'm going to highlight key things for you guys here. So notice what this is saying here. As the new year kicks off, 2014 is the new year, retailers are smack in the middle, I would go as to say, not in the middle, but the beginning, of 3 to 5 years of major changes that will redefine the industry. Who said that? Did I say that? No. An expert said it. Allison Paul, Vice Chairman and U.S. Retail and Distribution Leader at Consultancy Deloitte. So that tells you right now, for people say, oh, shopping online is just a fad. It's not a trend. That's what Blockbuster said about Netflix. It's just a fad. People like coming into the store and looking at the videos and buying the popcorn and buying the candy. Yeah, right. How long did that last? This is not a fad. This is a trend, says CNBC. Here's another. Whoa. Oh, there's a little bit on this article. You see, Paul hasn't seen. Yeah. Oh, this. Oh, I've been missing this line. Paul hasn't seen change like this since big box discounters such as Walmart began to gain momentum 50 years ago. 50 years ago. I may need to edit this one, but I made a video on this anyway. But what they're saying here is powerful. They've never seen anything like this in the past. Without rebirth, malls face extinction. Another article by CNBC, January 13, 2014. Now, I'm only 37 years old. When I was back in high school and I was a teenager, I used to hang out at the malls, me and my buddies, every chance we get. Why? Because that's where the girls were. I unfortunately went to a all-boy Catholic school called Damien High School. So we didn't get to look at girls all day in class. So we went to the mall so that we could see all the girls from all the other schools. Right? But what do? We would sit in the food court and eat food. We would go into Foot Locker and we would go into the music stores. And that's where we hung out. But since we were there, we were spending money. Well, since people aren't going to the malls to hang out anymore, because they're shopping online, there's less foot traffic. And without rebirth, malls face extinction. Showrooming left in the dust as shoppers go online. Another CNBC article. Showrooming left in the dust. You know, they used to call Best Buy was the showroom for Amazon. People would go, someone said, Brandon, people aren't going to buy online. They want to go to the store so that they can look at the items. They want to touch it. They want to feel it. They want to try the clothes on. They want to look at the screen resolution on that 80-inch screen TV. They're not going to buy online. Oh, really? This is what people are doing. They're going to Best Buy, looking at what they want, and then going home and buying it online. Why? Because they're going to get a better deal if they buy it online. But they know exactly what it is that they want. You guys understand that? Hey, Curtis, I'm going to upload this specific slides that I'm using to Facebook. Something tells me I did this a while back. You know what? So I don't forget, because I'm doing this so often. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, if you can see my screen, type Y in the chat box again. If you can see my screen, type Y in the chat box. Alright, watch exactly what I'm going to do here. On our Facebook group, we have a section here called Files. So you click on Files, and we have uploaded a lot of stuff. For example, daily audio, welcome email that you send out to people on your team who are brand new, Power of 4, global sale, Shopping Sherlock one-page summary. We've got Sherlock Savers, how to make 5K in your first month, Sherlock presentation. So we've got all of this stuff right here, and what I'm going to do is, let me stop screen sharing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it right now, upload file, choose file. Alright, I'm doing it right now. I want it's called the Great Wealth Transfer. Let me remember the name, but I have several of them. I want to make sure I upload the right one. Great Wealth Transfer Comp. Why did I do that one? Okay, that's what I'm going to upload. Great Wealth Transfer Comp Plan. Alright, so by the time this is over with, probably in the next 5 minutes, that will be uploaded to our Facebook group. Alright, let's continue. Showrooming left in the dust as shoppers go online. Listen to this wording of this article. This was January 22nd. You see the time frame? We're going all the way from December all the way up. January 22nd, 2014. A tsunami. Not a ripple, not a wave, but a tsunami. Why did they use that word? Of store closings expected to hit retail. So remember that. They're making a prediction. This was January 22nd. Hold that thought, because I'm going to show you an article that just came out 2 days ago. So hold that thought. A tsunami of store closings expected to hit retail. Mobile commerce statistics. That's because, Jack, you need to be invited. So, Jack, do you have... Add me as a friend, Jack, and I will invite you to the group. So here is my Facebook. Facebook.com/BIV2. Your sponsor should have done this. And guys, this is part of also team etiquette. If you sign somebody up in the business, please make sure they know we have a Facebook group and add them to the Facebook group. You're doing yourself a disservice by not plugging in your new rep. So make sure you guys do that step. So by the end of 2013, more people will use mobile phones than desktop computers to browse the internet. More than half of U.S. mobile subscribers owned a smartphone as of June 2012. Guess what in Japan? 99%. In Japan, 99% of them are using smartphones. In America, only half. We're behind the times in America. So don't think we're leading the world right now. We're not. That's why this thing is blowing up overseas faster than America. But America will catch up. And when it does, you want to be positioned when this thing goes viral. Here's another thing this article said. More than 2/3 belong to the 24 and 35 age group. Now, let me get this out of the way for you now, Jack, because I know you're going to ask me this question again. So let me make sure I got you covered. So give me 1 second here. All right, Jack, I got your friend request. I'm confirming you. And I'm going to go back to the group, and I'm going to add you to the group, and I'm going to welcome you to the group so that you can see it. Come on, come on. There you are. All right, I just added you to the group, and I'm going to welcome you. Please welcome Jack to Power Team Marketing. All right, Jack, you're good to go. You're squared away. All right, let's go on with this one. Oh, yeah. Like I said, the last sentence here. 2/3 of them belong to the 24 and 35 age group, which means that these figures will only go up. Does that sound like a fad or a trend? How about this one? E-commerce in the Middle East grew 300% in the past year. E-commerce grew 300% in the past year, and that's in the Middle East. How about this article? Now remember that article I said that there's massive, retailers will be having massive layoffs? Here's January 24th. Walmart Sam's Club to cut 2,300 workers. Now when you see stuff like this, you think that the company must be losing money and going out of business. No, this is not Blockbuster. This is not Hollywood Video. This is not Radio Shack. What these companies are doing is shifting their business model to online. They're not going out of business. They're just firing everybody else because they don't need them anymore. Why have a bunch of employees when people aren't going to the stores? They're going online. So they're shifting where they're spending their money. Instead of paying employees, they're going to put that money into online advertising. So for everybody else, they think that this is a bad recession. The recession's getting worse. People are losing jobs. Oh, woe is me. What's going on here? The government needs to do something about it. No. What you need to do is get out of that industry and put yourself in a recession-proof industry. It is not a great recession. It is a job displacement. And it is only going to get worse over the next 5 to 10 years. And you're going to think the economy is getting worse when actually more money is starting to flow in the economy. It's just you people are getting laid off. Home-based business, everybody's going to start flocking to. I had a good friend of mine from high school. And I got involved in network marketing right out of college. And all my buddies went straight to a job and a career. I got laid off twice. So I said, this isn't going to work. I need to get into a home-based business. I retired at the age of 36, and all my buddies back then didn't want to hear anything I had to say about a home-based business. They laughed at me. They said I was doing a pyramid. They said it wasn't going to work. They still work a job, and I don't. So he finally called me and said, Brandon, I work 60 hours a week. I'm on the freeway 3 hours a day. It's killing me. I see you're into this network marketing thing, and it seems to be working for you. You think? You know, here's the deal. Me and my buddies, we're all 37 now. When we were 22 and they didn't want to hear from me, guess what? We were all going to turn 37 anyway. Sooner or later, we're all going to turn 40. We're all going to turn 50. Where are you going to be when you turn 50? I know exactly where I'm going to be. Not going to be in a cubicle hoping that I don't get laid off. But this is the reality that the Americans we know are facing. Jamothy, you just posted a YouTube link. What is that YouTube link for? Now I want to make sure we don't have random stuff. They posted up there. But what is that YouTube link for? If you could post it up for me. Type it in for me. So we know the people that we talk to, they're in this situation. They're about to get laid off. Here's another article. E-commerce expanding at breakneck pace. Good to go. Thank you, Jamothy. E-commerce expanding. Listen, look at the wordage they're using. The adjective. They didn't just say e-commerce is expanding. They could have. They could have said e-commerce is expanding. No. At breakneck pace. Now this is going to show you how far behind the 8-ball America is. Online cross-border trade seen growing 5-fold by 2020. Let me clarify that. What do they mean by that? Well, unlike America and other countries, they don't have a Walmart on every corner. They don't have a Best Buy. They don't have a Target. So they don't have access to goods and services the way we do in America as far as retail is concerned. So they pull out their smartphone and they order from different countries to get the products that they want. See, in America, we're landlocked. We've got Canada to the north, Mexico to the south. 90% of Americans will never leave this country. That's not the case overseas. That's not the case. So here's what's going on around the world. Just to give you guys a heads up that think that America is still leading the world. The value of online exports in 6 of the top e-commerce markets will grow 5-fold. And guess what? America is not even one of the 6. 5-fold to 130 billion by 2020, with Britain currently generating the biggest online trade surplus by selling more goods abroad. What country is blowing up the fastest in Shopping Sherlock right now? Where is the diamond member that's making the most money. He's in the UK. Do you think that there's a reason why they're blowing up so fast? Because they understand what's going on. America is not even in the top 10, hence why Americans haven't jumped on Shopping Sherlock the way the rest of the world has. Which is why it's up to you guys to educate them. Spread the word. Get the talking started. Blogging, videos. Start talking about this so that they can be informed. The reason why America hasn't blown up because they're not informed, where the UK is informed. Now, who made this up? Did I make this up? No. The study by London-based management consultancy, OCNC, and U.S. search engine Google estimate the value of cross-border online trade in the United States, Britain, Germany, the Nordics, the Netherlands, and France at $25 billion for 2013. Again, they use this word again, breakneck pace. E-commerce is expanding at breakneck pace, with online retail sales in Europe seen doubling by 2018 to 323 billion euros, which is 437 billion US dollars. That's not a fad, that's a trend. You guys are ahead of the trend right now because it's not even happening in America yet. And it breaks my heart because I am a patriot. I'm the guy running around talking about America is the greatest on the planet. Which it is. But this is a bigger world now. It's not just about America. Here's another one. Stores confront new world of reduced shopper traffic. E-commerce not only siphons off sales, but it is changing shopping habits. That's even worse. You know what that means? When a habit changes, that's what people do. See, going to Google is a habit for people. Going to YouTube is a habit for people. Shopping online is now going to become a habit. E-commerce is changing people's habits. Holiday sales up, but fewer people in stores. Window shopping is taking on a new meaning for many Americans. The latest sales data from the holiday season shows that U.S. shoppers increasingly prefer to research clothes, TV, and shoes online or virtual window shop before heading to stores. This past holiday season was a wake-up call in America for the industry. More people prefer to shop online than wait out there at midnight at Best Buy for Black Friday. More people said, "Oh, I'm Cyber Monday." More people shopped online to get their Christmas gifts. Penny did all her Christmas shopping on the Sherlock. And you know what happened? You ever had a FedEx, UPS, the U.S. Postal Service? For the first time in history, they failed to deliver on their promise of delivering items by Christmas on time. For the first time in history. And when they went back to figure out why, here's why what happened. They forecast how many shipments that they're going to have after Black Friday and Cyber Monday and stuff. Because you know what what people would do? Grandma would go into her store, buy a gift, go home, wrap it up, go down to the post office, and ship it to her grandson across the country. So FedEx and UPS can monitor how many shipments are being shipped because people are physically going in and mailing their gifts. Here's what happened this year, or this past year. Grandma went to Shopping Sherlock, found an item that she wanted, ordered the item, and had it shipped directly to her grandson across the country. So she never stepped foot in FedEx. And why did Grandma do that? Because she probably got free shipping. So instead of having to pay $30 and $40 to ship that item, she shipped it for free. You guys see how this is working? And because that happened, UPS didn't track that properly. Another thing that happened, Amazon. They did not figure out that 1 million people after Cyber Monday would register for Amazon Prime so that they can get free 2-day shipping for Christmas. It happened too fast. And they tried to order. Look at Grandma Margie just did that. They tried to hire more workers and it was too late. So those of you who still believe in a job and you're looking for a job, I would advise that you probably go look at UPS, FedEx, or any industry that is shipping items, because next holiday season, you think what this past year was big, it's going to double holiday season 2014. Shopping Sherlock is going to explode at that time, when most companies have a downturn because of the holiday season. We're going to explode. The rise of online entrepreneurs, e-commerce. Not only are people saying, I better get a home-based business, but they're joining an industry that has to do with e-commerce. With lower startup cost and a broader reach, a growing number of entrepreneurs are turning to online retail instead of traditional brick-and-mortar business. How about this one here? Twitter. What about Twitter? Twitter is planning to move into e-commerce. This is very important. This is Saturday, February 1st. See, if you guys are in this business, do your homework. Know your industry. If you're on a job and you're in the, I don't know, oil industry, you do research on your industry. If you're in the makeup industry, you kind of know what the industry's doing and going on. Tire industry, whatever it is that you do. Well, I am in the shopping industry and e-commerce, so I make it a point to know what's going on out there. Saturday, February 1st, leaked documents show that Twitter is planning to sell goods through the site. What? It goes on. See, you ever heard that old saying, follow the money? What are the rich cats doing? What are the billionaires doing? Listen to this. Twitter is planning to allow its 232 million users to buy products directly from the site as part of a new online retail venture called Twitter Commerce. According to Recode, not Brandon, but Recode, the technology blog, the transactional service is a partnership. Pay close attention. Partnership with a U.S. e-commerce site called Fancy. Never heard of Fancy. Then again, I never heard of Shopping Sherlock. Now this is for those of you who are stock guys and you follow Forbes. Listen to this. Fancy, which counts Twitter founder, billionaire Jack Dorsey as an investor and board member. So you know what Jack Dorsey did, who's already a billionaire because of Twitter. He invested money in an e-commerce company and is sitting on its board. In other words, he owns another e-commerce company and he's partnering with his own. How can you partner with your own company? This is what billionaires do. And he's partnering with his own Twitter company. You guys see that? Facebook attempted a similar move in September when it launched the Gifts spinoff. Do you think Facebook is going to sit by and not get in on this? Yeah, what did Facebook just do? Who did Facebook just buy for $19 billion? WhatsApp. And you know what's scary about that? I was doing some research on the owners of WhatsApp, and the owner, he posted a Twitter timeline. 4 years ago, he posted on Twitter, well, I've got an interview with Facebook to see if they'll hire me in my idea. And then like a couple days later, he tweets, I'm not even all into the tweets yet, but he tweets, Facebook turned me down. They said no. Then he went to Twitter and tweeted that he's going to Twitter. Twitter turned him down, said no. Then he tweets, I guess I'm going to try to just start my own thing. This was 4 years ago. He partnered up with his partner, a guy named Jan. 4 years later, Facebook buys out WhatsApp for $19 billion. 55 employees of the company, every single one of them is a multimillionaire. Why? Because they owned equity in the company. What do you think's going to happen to Shopping Sherlock? We're only 20 months old. When this starts to go viral and starts to get attention, that's why you need to be a global as fast as possible. Don't drag your feet. Don't try to, I got to figure it out. By all means necessary. Because your future really does depend on that. Let me go on. Because it gets better. Starbucks Schultz. Here's an article, January 24th. Remember that date. January 24th, 2014. There's a sea change happening in retail. And why in the world is Howard Schultz even talking about this? What does he do? He sells coffee. He owns Starbucks. What is that? Margie's about to get promoted in 10 minutes? All right, I'm going to watch the report. I'm going to see what Grandma Margie does. But take a look at what Howard Schultz, he is a billionaire. So are you going to listen to your broke cousin Pookie talking about, I'm going to go sell the tax bot. I'm going to go sell coffee. Yeah, I'm going to the hub. Really? Because I don't believe in, I'm going to say this. A person that I had a lot of respect for was my upline in another opportunity. I'm not going to say any names. But you know what he told me? He told me, I'm not convinced that this e-commerce online shopping stuff's going to take off. I said, you remember that you said that. Because you just walked away from $1 billion opportunity and millions of dollars. Remember that, because you wanted to go play with the tax bot. But here's what a billionaire has to say, and this is who I'm going to listen to. Billionaire Howard Schultz said, it's a good thing that people cannot buy lattes online. Because if they could, then Starbucks would be among the traditional companies that may get swept away by what Schultz described as an online sea change encroaching upon brick-and-mortar retailers, most evident from a lackluster holiday gift-giving season. Now, this is a reason why this is a $1 million article right now, which why I'm going over this and taking some time. If I was a college professor in business, I would have a case study on this article right here. Because this billionaire is opening the doors to everybody else on how they can become a billionaire in the future. This is what we like to call inside information on what billionaires are looking at. And the rest of the masses have no clue. And the only reason why Howard Schultz is talking about it, here's why. Reporting first quarter earnings after the bell on Thursday, Starbucks said increased online shopping kept more U.S. consumers at home than usual during the holiday season. Wait for it, which meant less visits to coffee shops in malls and near retail outlets. Bingo! We have a winner. That's why he's talking about it. If people aren't going to the malls, if they're not going to the stores, if they're not going out there shopping, they're not stopping off at Starbucks to get their coffee in the morning. And what does that do to Howard Schultz? He loses money. So this is what he's doing. He's basically sounding the alarm right now. He's slapping all the retailers in the face right now. He's trying to wake them up. Schultz said he believes December represents an inflection point. That's billionaire talk for a window to the future. This is a mirror to see what is happening in the future. This is the beginning, an inflection point in the growing use of online shopping services and mobile payments. Again, he sells coffee, but he's a billionaire. He's not stupid. He goes on to say, He wouldn't shut up about this. Not only is there an article, but there's a video of him talking about this. We are navigating through what I believe to be a significant sea change. Again, if I had a yellow pen, I would highlight that line. Not a ocean change, not a swimming pool change, not a river change, not a lake change. A sea change. We're going to be talking about this for quite some time. Does that sound like a fad to you or a trend? I would not want to be a traditional brick and mortar retailer that did not have mobile payments. Again, Penny, that goes to what we heard on the Japanese call this afternoon. Everybody in Japan is using their smart device to make purchases, not their PC. I would not want to be a traditional brick and mortar retailer that did not have mobile payments. You know what else? Best in social. What does that do? It allows small businesses to have an internet presence with mobile payments. Bingo! Shopping Sherlock just launched the service. Oh, you think I'm lying? I am going to play that Best in Social video in a moment. Those companies are going to find themselves significantly challenged in 2014 and beyond. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean by that, Brandon? What do you mean that they're going to find themselves significantly challenged? Well, I'm going to do desktop screen sharing again. Type Y if you can see my chat box. And I'm glad I'm recording this because you need to get this video into the hands of everybody you know, especially heavy hitters. Because I'm breaking this sucker down. You can see my screen. Take a look at this. Hey, where did it go? Oh, I know where it is. Not that one. This one. Take a look at this. First and foremost, this article, the date, March 6, 2014. So you guys remember the articles I've been reading since from January and February? It says we're at the beginning, right? Staples to close 225 stores as sales move online. I mean, really? Really? If somebody's going to sit there and tell me that this isn't going to work, they're going to be in for a rude awakening sooner rather than later. Let's go over this just a bit. And I haven't even made a video on this yet. I haven't had the time. But I'm going to shoot one if I can tonight. Staples has become the second major chain to announce the mass closing of stores this week. Providing, no. It said the second. So this isn't even the first. The second store to announce closings. Providing the latest evidence. I got to do my research, Brandon. All right, turn on the news. Look online. The latest evidence of how the retail landscape is being remade by shifts in American shopping habits. Can I get an amen on that? Can I highlight that? Once again, the retail landscape is being remade. It's not going backwards. Whether you like it or not, this is happening. Like gravity. Whether you believe it or not, whether you know about it or not, it is a constant. It is there. Most Americans have no clue. You know how they're going to find out about this? When they get that pink slip. And they're going to realize that the company laid them off, but the company didn't go out of business. They're shifting to online. The nation's largest office supply company said Thursday that nearly half of its sales, half, this is the largest supply company, half of its sales are now generated online. Can somebody tell me, is Staples on our Sherlock cashback bar? I don't know. I'm going to test it out. Let me see. Staples.com. I don't know. I don't know if it's on the site or not. If not, it needs to be. It needs to be added. Oh, I'm not logged in. Let me log in. I don't have time to go through all that. But anyways, let's continue. You guys like that? You guys like? See how the I forgot. I'm not used to it. It's always there. Shopping Sherlock taskbar right there, right? Let's say I go to Best Buy. BestBuy.com. Damn. I have so much stuff going on right now that while this is loaded, I'm not logged in to the thing. I'm doing 50 things on my computer. But I'm sure, let me go to the chat box. Somebody, hey Rod, could you do me a favor? Staples is in the program. Thank you. Staples is in the program. Yeah, I'm making a video tonight, and I encourage you guys to. I am going to read this article, and then I'm going to Staples.com, and I'm showing the cash back. 50% of the people are using it. All right, let's continue with this article, because this is amazing here. Just 2 days ago, this article, you know, I've never been a part of a company that has so much third-party verification backing up my company. This article backs up Shopping Sherlock. So it's telling you nearly half of its sales are now generated online, and it is working aggressively to cut costs and become more efficient. It aims to close more than 10% of its North American stores by the end of the year, up to 225 stores, as part of a plan to save about $500 million. Do you think at the end of this year they're going to stop closing stores? No, 2015, they're going to close another 20% of the stores to save themselves money and make more money. They'll save $500 million and then put $200 million into online shopping. And then somebody that you know goes to Staples.com, they've got the Sherlock cash bar, and they're going to get cash back at the same time. Do you see how this works? Staples chairman and CEO Ron Sargent said his company stores have fallen short of expectations over the past 3 years, and the company launched a plan last year to fundamentally reinvent Staples. Best Buy is doing it. Walmart is doing it. Sears, Macy's. All of the companies are going to do this. Why? Because what did Howard Schultz say? I would hate to be a brick and mortar that does not reinvent itself. Malls need to reinvent themselves. This is the trend, and most people don't even know it's taking place. They're still drinking the coffee. 70% of the planet drinks coffee, 97% shops online. This is essential, he told analysts. Our customers are using less office supplies, shopping less often in our stores, and more online, and the focus on value has made the marketplace even more competitive. 2 days ago, Radio Shack, which is fighting to update its image, announced plans to close up to 1,100 stores. What did they say at the beginning of the year? Retail stores starting in 2014 are going to start laying off people in droves this year. And what is the news going to say? Barack Obama is not fixing the economy because everybody's losing their jobs. The government has nothing to do with this, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. This is the economy. This is the way things are. It is not going back to the way it was. No matter who the next president is, they're not going to bring these jobs back. I want to be very clear about this. It is going to be up to you to position yourself in an industry where money is being generated. So 2 days ago, Radio Shack, which is fighting to update its image, announced plans to close up to 1,100 stores, about a fifth of its U.S. locations, after losses widened during a dismal holiday season. The recession, really? The recession did heavy damage to chains like Staples, and competition from discount stores also hurts. But online sales are affecting brick and mortar stores across the retail sector. It's not just Staples. It's not just Radio Shack. You're going to see in the news every single company is going to start laying off workers. No matter if the company is selling clothes, books, or electronics. This article shows you an inflection on what's about to happen. Shoppers are buying online more, and they're also window shopping virtually. Shopping Sherlock. Type in the Sherlock what it is you want to look for and look for the best deal. In other words, that's what they're talking about. So let me rephrase the wording in there. Shoppers are buying online more, and they're also window shopping using Shopping Sherlock. So they are making fewer store visits, said Bill Martin, co-founder of ShopperTrack, which tracks data at about 40,000 U.S. stores. He said that's part of the reason the number of stores is contracting. What does contracting mean? Getting smaller. Tighten the belt. When it's cold, you wrap your arms around yourself to keep the warm in. That's what they're doing. Even though overall sales are growing. So even though sales are growing, they're still laying people off. That's why people don't get it. I don't understand. The company's making so much money. Why are they laying us off? Because they're not making money off of you. I think it's pretty clear that the consumer is evolving and might be evolving a little faster pace than retail. That's what's happening. He said, noting that shoppers can now use smartphones. Let me rephrase that. Shoppers can now use Shopping Sherlock to compare prices during a store visit. Wow. Really? And somebody says, I don't have $249 to sign up. Really? Staples Inc. has already shuttered dozens of its North American stores in the past year and said it will close up to 225 by the end of 2015. Guys, I think tomorrow on the team call, I'm going to go over this article again specifically. And what I want you guys to do, you can even invite guests. Invite everybody on your team. They need to know this information. Invite them on the team to be on our team call tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's go on. This is really breaking me down. Staples Inc. has already shuttered dozens of its North American stores in the past year and said it will close up to 225 by the end of 2015. The company would not elaborate on the number of jobs being cut in the latest round of closings, nor the locations of stores that will close. It has 1,846 stores in North America and Canada, the vast majority in the United States. While it closes stores, Staples is offering more online. It increased the number of products it sells on the website, Staples.com, fivefold in the past year, from 100,000 to 500,000. Sargent expects to triple that total to 1.5 million by the end of this year. This is only but growing. It's only getting bigger. Sherlock is only getting bigger. Despite the rising popularity of online shopping, Martin noted that retailers are still opening new stores in areas of population growth. That is a bad strategy. If I was these retail stores, I would not be opening stores. And Sargent said his company has no plans to give up on physical locations. You know why? Here's another thing. This is what Best Buy is doing with their physical locations. They're turning them into distribution channels. What that means is the internet is so crafty now that it kind of tracks your shopping habits. It knows what you want to buy before you buy it. So what they're doing is collecting all that data, and they're going to stock their local stores for whatever product they know you're going to buy, so that when you purchase it, it's going to ship directly from their local store in your city instead of coming across the country, so you're going to get it probably in the same day. That is the future. I'm Nostradamus, mark my words. That's coming. Now, that said, stores have to earn the right to stay open. That's how they're going to earn the right to stay open. We are committed to making tough calls when it's necessary, meaning we are committed to firing people when it's necessary. That's what he's saying. Those tough calls are being made by many retailers. He's not the only one. Many retailers. In the subcategory of office retail, there is a rapid consolidation taking place, both in physical presence and among one-time rivals. Staples has cut the size of its typical store in half, so they don't need those big warehouses anymore, in half over the past several years. Last fall, with sales flagging, rivals Office Depot and Office Max completed a $1.2 billion merger. You know what? I'm going to stop short. Oh, well, I'm almost done. I'll go ahead and finish. Shares of Staples Inc. tumbled Thursday after the company posted disappointing numbers for its most recent quarter and issued a weak forecast while also announcing the store closings. Do you know that their stock is going to start to rise? When every time you announce you're laying people off, stock rises. Staples, based in Framingham, Massachusetts, reported adjusted earnings of $1.16 per share for 2013, well short, and it's going to rise. The company earned $212 million or 33 cents per share in the quarter. Blah 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 blah. All right, we already know all that stuff. Let's go back and let me stop the screen share. It's amazing. It's amazing. Do you guys see all of that? That is your third-party verification. That is your research. That's well worth the price of admission. And it's good that you know what is going on. Our company can position you in front of this major market trend so that you can take part in the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of mankind. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take a couple of questions and we'll go ahead and dismiss. But at the same time, I want to load up that Best in Social video, and I will show the other cashback video. The mobile app is available right now on the Apple Store and the Android Store, but it is not the finished product. In fact, this is just a placeholder for what is coming over the next couple of months. Just so that you guys know that. It is a placeholder. As you notice in my presentations, do you ever see me showing off the mobile app right now? No. Because it's not fully ready. It is usable for daily deals and stuff with Groupon. But it is not the finished product. So I'm not even talking about that right now. Any other questions? Okay, I'm going to end by showing two videos. The first video is the Best in Social. And then the second video is going to be focus on the goal and not the task, because this is Saturday night and this is my mindset training. Wow, I haven't done a mindset training in a while now, right? Almost 2 months. I'm not going to do it yet. Maybe in a couple of weeks. But it is mindset training, so I got to let you leave here tonight before you go to sleep with a little bit of mindset. But here is the Best in Social video. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. This was recorded, and as soon as the servers act right, I'll have it downloaded and get it into your hands. But tomorrow night on the training, I'm going to go over that article again. And I'm going to start it off with Howard Schultz. Okay, post the videos. Where do I post the videos? Number one, I email the videos out to everybody who signed up on ceostraining.info. Number two, I post them all over Facebook. And number three, I'm going to add it to our Power Team marketing site. All right? There's going to be multiple areas. If you're plugged in, you will get the video. You're right, Jack. I haven't slept in dealing with our Japanese organization. I haven't slept in a while. Maybe 3 hours sleep, the last 2-3 hours sleep. All right, here's the video. Oh, yeah. tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is a live presentation with Chuck Williams, Diamond Chuck Williams out of St. Louis. We're going to stream it live on Live One Dream. So if you're not in the St. Louis area, just go to Live One Dream. You're going to be able to watch it live on your computer. All right, here's this video, Best in Social, then the focus on the goal. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope that you got something out of this. My job is to educate you. My job is to arm you with information so that you can go out there and build your business. Now, build it big, the power of 4. I went too long. I couldn't even show the power of 4. Hit star affiliate. If you're not a star affiliate, it only takes 2. And then go power as fast as possible. How many powers can we promote this month? The UK is promoting powers 2 or 3 a day. And the more powers you promote, the faster you're going to get promoted to global. And you now own part of the company.
You looking for
God
ways
bless
to
and good night,
increase
everybody.
your revenue
Bye-bye.
10 to 30%?
Are you looking for ways to increase your...
Are you looking to bring in new customers and make more money from current and past customers? While you're busy running your business, the world is going mobile and social media is exploding, creating new customers and increased revenue opportunities. It's easy to get overwhelmed, but here's a fact. 73% of consumers search for discounts and promotions online. Are they finding you or your competitors? To be on top and have a competitive advantage, you need a top-notch marketing team. Let Best in Social be your 24/7 in-house marketing team for only $3.33 a day. That's less than $100 a month. Best in Social will get you listed near the top of Google in your category for your city or town because your customers search locally online, and that's where you need to be. Best in Social delivers your message, coupons, and specials and gets them to the right people so you can get more sales, whether on computer, tablet, or mobile phone. Best in Social will create a mobile you so potential customers can find your business when they're on the go. Best in Social is an expert in helping drive new customers to your business and increasing loyalty and sales. At Best in Social, we're experts in social, local, and mobile. So, if you want to stay ahead of your competition and increase your sales and revenue, make Best in Social part of your marketing team. Go to www.bestinsocial.com to start increasing your sales today.